Okay, so I'm opening the bidding, and the first thing I'm going to do is just count my points. So, so I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've got 13 points. So I am going to open, and then I've got to think about what I open. I don't have a 5-card major. My only choice is to open 1 club. So that's what I'm going to open. 1 club.
I've got 10 points. I don't have any 5-card suit, so I'm going to pass.
I have 17, and I'm not going to jump anywhere for the moment. I will just go 1 spade.
Use your finger.
There's gone.
I have absolutely nothing. So when I can, I will pass.
So South's gone 1 spade. So I don't particularly like the spades. I've got a minimal hand, so I've got an opening hand, but not much more. So I can't really go to 2 levels. So my only choice there really is to go 1 no trump, which I will do.
I can't do anything. I'm passing.
Well, I'm presuming she's got, well, 12, and I've got 17, so there's game. And I'm not mad about 1 no trump, but I would figure she's covered. So I'm going to actually just go 3 no trumps.
And I'm going to pass again. Oh, I went double. Now, can I do an undo, please? Because I really didn't mean to do that. It's called clicky fingers. Thank you, team. Thank you for letting me do that.
And I don't want to go any further than that, so I'll pass.
And I'll pass. And it's me to lead.
Fantastic.
You can play it.
And I have to play.
Yeah, could have mucked around a bit, but
That's all right.
Why did you leave that one, Sarah?
I'm sorry, I should have said. I really didn't know what to lead, Sharon. So it's my 4th highest from my longest and strongest.
That's great.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, partner. That's lovely. So first thing I'll do is have a look and think, yeah, what I've got, and it's pretty balanced. So it's not like I've got a really long suit in any hand, but it is pretty straightforward. Like there's plenty of winners there. So thanks, partner. I think we'll be hopefully okay. So I'm going to play, obviously, doesn't really matter, 3 or 4.
I'll just play the top. Sarah's trying to establish something. That's the best I can do.
And I just need to put the jack on that. Okay, so I'm not going to continue with the hearts. Sarah's led that, so I'll move to something else. I think my best option there is the spades. Now I'm in my hand, so I've got 3 spades in my hand and Mum's got 4. So I actually want to play it and win the first trick in my own hand, and then go to Mum's hand with the rest of the spades, hopefully. Sorry.
They're still playing it, I'm not. Play the time.
Going to be over there. So I'm just thinking, looking at my diamonds. I think I'll keep it simple. Okay. So now I'm going to head over to the diamonds. I've got a bit of an issue because I'm going to get blocked essentially, but I'm going to see how I get out of that. But so I'm in dummy, so we'll give it a shot.
Second player plays low. There's no point in playing anything high.
Yeah. So my issue now is I can't get across to the ace of diamonds, which I knew was going to be an issue. So I think I'm going to head to my clubs and I'm going to try and finesse something. So I'm not going to play the king because I want to keep the king on the table for the moment. I'll probably lose this trick, but I didn't. So,
have to be now.
so that makes things a bit easier. So I will play my ace now. Have to think a little bit about what you discard too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think. Right, which I may not have.
I find it very hard to be quiet.
Okay, so that's all right. I'm now going to play my heart. So I know I know where the king is. I know Sarah's got the king, so I'm just going to play the ace because I'll lose anything else anyway.
And then I've got the last two.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well done.
Sorry, partner, I had 0 points and could help you not more.
And I kept quiet. I did keep quiet.
Well played.
Yeah, so I guess in the no trumps, you have got to think a little bit about how to get transport to sometimes to your other hand. There may be another way to do it. But I guess I could have played the king and the king would have won, but the king of clubs to get over there, but I couldn't be sure of that. So it was better to play the jack, I think, at that stage.
It's best to get your contract.
Yeah.
And do you have any tips on, you had to discard a card
Yeah.
on one of them. Do you have any tips on which cards and how you choose which card to discard in a no trumps?
Well, you try and change, the club over there because Sarah's got all the hearts and you want to keep them as much as possible. But then you've got also 4 clubs, so it's a matter of which way you're going to work it. And what Sarah's sitting on the ace and queen, so no matter what happens, you're going to have. She's going to get in with those hearts. So it's maybe on that case, I'd keep the clubs and try and get that ace and the queen out.
Okay.
Because you can play the 10 of clubs and just do a finesse. And if the queen doesn't come up, you've got the king and the jack and see where things are.
You have got to be careful with discards because you can, if you discard the wrong thing, it might be something that wins in the long run, but also you can find that
in that case, you can throw your 7 of hearts because that's not going to be any value. So
yeah, you just have to be careful because you can find that you throw something that then gets into strife later on. So yeah, you do have to think a little bit about
Michelle had absolutely nothing.
No.
I often try and keep cover of suits. Like you keep cover in dummy of the longer one and you keep cover in your hand of the other ones.
Correct. Yeah.
And the thing is to watch the discards because Sarah dropped a diamond, so that was going to give her a much better chance with the diamonds. Give Libby.
give Libby a better chance. Yes. But I was keeping my king of hearts.
Oh, yes, I knew, and I knew that's what you were doing.
And I was hoping Libby was going to lead the clubs from dummy, but unfortunately she didn't.
No, it was a pity, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I guess that's another thing to think about because it is quite important where you lead from.
Mm.
The opening lead in defence.
There again, to get out if you losers before we let you in again. Mm.
The opening lead in defence is so important because it sets up, particularly against no trumps, I think.
Yeah, finesses are terribly important.
And so Sarah led the fourth of her longest and strongest, which is
Yes.
and it's a great lead given that Libby has the ace queen sitting on that side, so she was always going to make the king. But another alternate lead would be the jack of diamonds.
That was my debate. Yep.
Yeah. And if you were leading the diamond suit, which is your second longest suit, you wouldn't lead the little one, you'd lead the jack, which would then force out the king. And if enough diamond gets played, there's a chance you might actually win a trick with the 10.
Yeah.
So while we always say the fourth of the longest and strongest, sometimes it's better to lead the top.
Oh, yes, and that's it. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Just as an option.
Yeah.